I don't think that people are not conscious of that. I just think people are doing what they want to do nowadays, you know. It's just a time where, like, everybody don't choose the Lord, you know. Everybody choose themselves.
Damn.
You know.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High Christ bless Israel. Look, it's the IUIC Raleigh film crew with another episode of Cuts from the Streets. Y'all see where we at? Dreamville 2024, right? And you know what we out here to do? We out here to gauge to see if our people really are aware of the effects of what evil communication can do to the black community. With that, I say shalom.
My name is Marley.
I'm Nay.
I'm Cole.
Michaela.
My name is Tiandra. I came for Chris Brown, but he's not here.
My name's Imaja, and I came for SZA.
Coles.
Micah.
Tristan.
Kyra. Kendall.
Shana.
Chanel.
Chanel.
Kendall.
Kendall. Okay. All right. Like the bag. All right. Cool. So, real quick, we out here at Dreamville, right? 2024. Who's your favorite artist that's on the lineup today?
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Wait, today?
Period. The whole time.
Period. J. Cole.
J. Cole.
SZA.
J. Cole. SZA.
Okay, I like that. So, real quick, what vibe we get from the music that our people listen to, like today? Because when you look on the Dreamville docket, right, the roster who coming up, we got SZA to J. Cole to Nicki Minaj to 50 Cent to Sexy Red. What type of vibe do you get from that?
I feel like it's a mix of different vibes, but I feel like all their music has a message, whether that's turn up, or they're talking about the state of black people in society, or if it's like about who you are, like my personal experience right now. So they all have a message.
Okay.
I think it depends on like who's listening. Like SZA, that's my R&B girlie. She gonna speak to the heart, whether you're going through a breakup, whether you're just trying to get out of a breakup, it's gonna be whatever. So it depends on who you're trying to feel like. Sexy Red, she just gonna turn the girls up. You know? J. Cole, he's speaking to the people.
Okay.
For the people.
Overall, if we talking about everybody, I feel like it's just like black experience from different views.
Okay.
I agree with that. But yeah, every person gives a different vibe, even depending on the song. The same artist could give like a really hype vibe, or they could give a sexy vibe, something chill in between.
So what's your personal vibe like? Because it's, well, you said J. Cole, so J. Cole, so more conscious, chill?
Yeah, I think it depends, but mostly, yeah.
In disguise.
What that mean? We ain't gonna get into that. And then you said SZA and SZA, so more R&B, smooth, love vibe.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so in our community, speaking about vibes, speaking about the music, right? This is a black festival, right? Concert. In our community, when it comes to music, we know that has a cultural impact, you know, for centuries, for hundreds of years. But now, recently, music has turned dark in our community, right? So what kind of spirit the music our people listen to now do you think they have, good or bad? And you know, think about all overall music mainstream, right? What they're pushing in the mainstream media, what spirit or what vibe they're giving our people.
I think it's definitely more negativity. You got to see how people act out. But again, I think it's pockets. So there's some people who not listen to the negativity and then they don't act in that way. But they're definitely pushing a more negative, I would say.
I would say it's definitely more negative because like the rise of drill and that's all shoot 'em up, bang, bang, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people, when they rap that, I feel like a lot of them just live that life. And some people say they're glorifying it, some will just say they just rapping about their experiences. So I feel like how you take that, that's up to the listener, you know what I'm saying? So
I would agree. I feel like most people are just rapping about what they see, what they live, but it could be an issue because a lot of these rappers not even writing their songs for real, so they just making stuff up.
Clock it.
Okay, I agree with that. Like, yeah, so some people, they're actually rapping about their experiences and how that's affected them and other black people in the community. And then some people are just rapping about nonsense to hype it up, you know.
Definitely. That's why kids
so.
is outside shooting right now.
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
Definitely. That's why kids is outside shooting right now.
Okay, bad parenting, bro. But yeah, I think so. Music, it just, you know, everyone has their different mentality about it, but I feel like, you know, it's good for everybody. That's why you gotta have someone that's influential out here teaching the kids, you know, shoot. Yeah, J. Cole.
J. Cole.
You know, shooting is bad and whatnot, and all that other stuff. Gangbanging is not healthy. So.
Okay. How about you?
Music affects your mood. You feel me? Like if something's wrong, you're gonna put on that song that's gonna make you feel better. If something, you know, if you happy, you're gonna put on that song that's gonna make you happy. So at the end of the day, it's gonna influence your mood, how you act. I can't go a day without music. I just can't. When I'm at work, I got my headphones in. It's a vibe.
Okay. So it's not just like the newer generation. They just like hearing sounds and tap drums, and they just say anything all over it. You actually pay attention to what's being said and everything like that, because it's communication.
Old school music, because the new music today is like.
I can make a song right now.
All right, well, go ahead.
Hey, look, if you want to throw that up there, we'll put it out here.
J. Cole signed me. I'm at the Dreamville 2K24. J. Cole need to put me on his tour. Hey. That's all I got.
I get a bar. Okay, all right, I get a bar.
I mean, I think it depends on the artist. Obviously, Cole, you would call like a conscious rapper, so he gonna give you your educational rap, you know, the lyrics and all of that. And then you got your other artists like Sexy Red. You just want to turn up, have a good time with your friends. So it just depends on who you're listening to. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm asking the sisters real quick. The sisters that's performing Sexy Red, what do you think they do for our sisters? Because y'all look fairly young. How old are you?
21.
21. So what vibe or image do they portray on y'all or show y'all to be?
I think specifically, I'm gonna go with Sexy Red. I think she's very much authentically herself.
Okay.
She doesn't let anyone stop her from being herself. She doesn't let anyone shame her from being herself. That's how she grew up, she was raised, and she's staying true to that, and that's what's getting her far in life. I think that's a lesson to all of us, to be who you are, and that'll get you far.
Same exact thing she says. Sexy Red is authentically herself. People keep trying to put her down, call her this, that, and third, but that's who she is. She's made a name off it. She's made more money than anyone talking about her, so I definitely stand by her. And then SZA, she just speaks to me. Like, Love Language is my song. If she plays it, I will be on stage, so yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody got their own unique style. I mean, some people fall into, you know, the same category as far as like vibes and stuff, but everybody got their own, you know, vibe as far as, you know, schemes, how they do music, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody approaches different.
Okay. So, quick question, man. Do you think that J. Cole, he's really a conscious rapper, right?
Right.
So J. Cole being a conscious rapper, right? And then you got your other rappers like, you know, Lil Yachty, you got that who talk about guns, etc. And then you got, you know, your female rappers talking about their behind, whatever it may be, right? Do you think J. Cole approve of that? Being a conscious rapper, do he approve of that?
I feel like J. Cole is for the people, you know, like, so like, as long as it makes sense. I think he'll approve, you know, that's why they're here on the stage, you know, because the people want to see it, so he trying to push what the people want, you know, peace and positivity, you know.
So, okay, I like that you said the people want to see it. So, because I heard someone say before, like, you know, it's culture. Do you feel as if this is black culture, or whose culture is it?
I'd say it's an open culture, honestly. I mean, because you look around, you see multicultural around here, you know. If it was for blacks only, you know, it would be set up that way, but it's definitely a multicultural event, so I'll go with that.
From that aspect, either one of y'all got kids?
No.
Nobody? You have two kids? You have one kid. You threw two. You were saying you got kids. Right. So as it pertains to your children, would you allow them to listen to this music that goes on, the things that'll be happening out here and stuff like that today?
I would. At the end of the day, it's freedom of speech. He can do what he want to do. You know what I mean? Would I try to censor some things that I don't agree with? Possibly, but at the end of the day, he's going to listen to what he listens to. All I can do is support him and try to steer him on the right path if he does choose the wrong path. That's all.
Do you follow everything that you listen to in music? Or, like, is that your personal experience?
For me, when I was a youngin', yes. As I've gotten older, as I've gotten wiser, as I've changed the music I listen to, the people I hang around, the communication that I keep, or I have changed. But when I was 19, whole different story.
Well, I think you can listen to music and not necessarily align with what the spirit of what that song is saying.
I agree, but however, that seed has been planted, right? It has. Can we agree on that?
If you're strong from the jump, then you're not going to be. That seed's not going to grow. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I agree with that. If you're spiritually strong, going into listening or entering that space, that spirit's not going to destroy you.
Read that 1 Corinthians.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners.
And we as a people, we can't deceive ourselves, because your goodness or your foundation will be corrupted if you put yourself in that space over time. Like what did it say? One bad apple, what?
Huh? Spoils the bunch.
I can't say though, like with artists like 21 Savages, he ain't doing it no more. He just talking about what he did in the past, because I know like a lot of his music, he's talking about how his friends got killed and all of that. So I wouldn't say he necessarily promoting it anymore, because it's been years since he's been out. He has grown and he's changed, and I like that about him. I just want to point that out.
How much do you think artists would be favored if they were, let's say, to come from that lifestyle and rap against it? Like literally, don't do this. Don't pick up the guns. No, don't sleep with mad men. Don't be a baby mom. Like, nah, it ain't F that nigga. It's, hey, go find you an actual good person to be, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you think they would be famous for that right now in today's society?
That's
at first,
question, but
kind of what J.
that's
Cole
just a matter of perspective to me. Because if you look at us, we grew up, listening to like DMX, Boosie. To you, do we seem like real well-rounded people?
I don't know y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know y'all. I just,
seem like
you know what I mean?
People.
Yeah. Talking to y'all definitely, got a level of consciousness.
We grew up on the gangbanging and the guns, and Trina with all that sex stuff and her stuff, but we're not really out here like that. So I guess it's just how the individual is. Yeah.
Okay.
And then how they were brought up too, because the family helps with it too. Moral.
Like I said, I think J. Cole already doing that. Like his KLD album was basically what he was talking about. He was changing the narrative. Like, don't medicate, meditate. Like that's one of his lyrics in his album. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So I feel like we already have artists that do that. We already have artists that are famous for that.
Okay.
I listen to them. I wish other people would, but
I'm not against exactly what was in the Bible, you feel me? But I think it's a choice, you know what I'm saying? Of course, what you listen to going to affect your mental and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes you'll hear people saying, I got to stop listening to him so much. Boom, bam, boom, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm saying is, it's just a choice. You make a choice to do good, or you make a choice to do bad. You make a choice to learn good, or you make a choice to learn negative stuff. So at the end of the day, all of us are here because we made a choice, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that people are not conscious of that. I just think people are doing what they want to do nowadays, It's just a time where, like, everybody don't choose the Lord, Everybody choose themselves.
Damn.
So it's just like, when people see themselves as God and this, that, and the third, then that's what you get. So, I mean, essentially, I'm grounded, to my faith and stuff like that, but I'm just here to enjoy the times. And at the end of the day, I'm going to still talk to God when I go home, you feel me?
So just going off of what you said, do you think that's a problem that people, don't choose God, but they choose the world over that?
Yeah, of course it's a problem, because, I mean, God never intended us to be of the world, so at the end of the day, it's a problem, but the real solution just boiled down to repenting, That's what it boiled down to. So, I mean, if people know the Lord and they know how to repent, I mean, at the end of the day, they shouldn't take advantage of what God given us, but, that's the right thing to do, so.
Okay. So real quick, I want to show you this one last script and I'm going to let you go, okay?
My bad. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So, notice the very possessive word is my. Come out of her, my people. God is not talking about everyone. He says my people. He wants his people to come out of her, right? That her is the wickedness of this world. You know what I'm saying? It was very deep when you said that people choose, they choose basically artists, the world over God. The scripture tells us to come out of her because of that right there. Read.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
You see that? It says that ye be not partakers of her sins. The only way you can partake in it is if you take it in. You put that thing in your ear. You know what I'm saying? People, we get a vibe when we listen to this music. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fighting or whether it's lust, whatever, or even if it's conscious rap, you get a certain vibe, a certain mood. It changes your mood. Okay, go ahead.
And that you receive not of her plagues.
It says that ye receive not of her plagues, because plagues is coming to this place. You know what I'm saying? And this music is not helping us.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.